Ernie Els has, of course, had a Hall of Fame golf career, Scotty, and one of the majors that eluded him, maybe the one he wanted most, was the green jacket at the Masters. A fan favorite, unfortunately, in 2017, he goes out on Sunday and fires a 78 in what could be his last round at Augusta. What'd you make of what Ernie did in his potential swan song?
Well, when you finish, he hadn't made a cut in a long time. He missed the cut in his 7 previous events. He makes the cut. He plays with the marker in the first group off on Sunday. He shoots 83, 78. He finishes last of those that played all 4 days. He said afterwards, and I completely understand this, Ernie's one of the most straightforward guys. Of the guys in the Big Five over the years, as that guard is leaving, he was the guy that I felt was the most straightforward. What he said actually was what he meant. And it was a breath of fresh air because I had to deal with a lot of them, and I was a young twerp that knew a lot about golf, but they were just like, why are you bothering me? Ernie always made you feel like you were important, the question mattered, and didn't rush through it. And, he played well enough in at least 2 Masters, particularly in 2004, to be a Masters champion. And now at 47 years old, and his exemption for 5 years after winning the 2012 Open Championship at Royal Lytham ends without winning a PGA Tour event, which he's missed 7 straight cuts, and he said his mental game's the worst it's been in his career. And he's the type of guy where the yips can creep in. You remember the first hole at the Masters last year with the 6 putt. He would have finished in the top 10 if he made that first putt last year. So he's not going to get back. Augusta National's not going to give you special exemptions. But in the post round, another Ernie Els-esque answer where he said, well, if I had played well, I think it would have been more emotional. Because preceding this event, he said this would be a swan song. He already kind of saw the writing on the wall. This would be his last Masters. But the fact that he just blew up and he needed binoculars to see the rest of the field, there wasn't as much emotion there. I think he used the last day, or at least the last back 9, as kind of this joyous reflection where most people dreamed of playing 1 Masters. He played in 23, and he's already a Hall of Famer. He has 19 tour wins. And, people say Phil Mickelson balanced, of the Big Five, balanced life the best. You must not be aware of how Ernie Els has created one of the best subsidiary autism charities in the world. He's raised his incredible son, Ben, who has autism. He and his wife, Liesl, they have done a remarkable job balancing that with their older daughter, Samantha, who's about to go to Stanford. And the dude would play 30 events a year, and they would be in 13 different countries, and he would burn the candle at both ends, and he was the only one partying until 4 in the morning. He was the guy that I think got the most when you factor all of the aspects of what it is to take advantage of being a famous golfer, more than Phil, in my opinion. Certainly more than Tiger, Retief, Furyk, and VJ.
Ernie Els, it was unfortunately not his best effort on the weekend at this Masters, but like Scotty said, maybe a time for him to reflect on what a great career it was, spending time at Augusta for 2+ decades. For more on the 2017 Masters, including the guy who won it for the first time in his career, Sergio Garcia, just search the Masters, search El Nino on your favorite 120 platform, and find those conversations waiting for you on demand.